So in today's video, I want to talk about my sign-off process because we're currently in lockdown and it's currently, I'm looking at my clock like it might tell me the date, but it's November. And we've been in lockdown since March where I live. And that has gone through very different changes. Sometimes it's just keep 2 meters away and wear a mask. Other times it's just don't go into work. So we're sort of going to try and cover all of that. When it's 2 meters away, it's less tricky. We can have the client in here, which is part of the reason I use Capture One, because they're brilliant Capture Pilot app, which we still use even when we're doing it remotely. But shoots have become somewhat tricky. I've come up with a pretty basic sign-off procedure, and I think basic is the key. There are better ones that you can do. You can have people remote in through your router to use Capture One Pilot and all that sort of stuff. But the problem is not everyone I work with is tech savvy. So we go for simple stuff. We end up using WhatsApp, Capture Pilot and Zoom. And between those, we've got a pretty succinct system, which I'm going to talk you through now. Okay, so this here is my remote sign-off procedure that we're doing at the moment. So in the UK, we're currently still in a very much a lockdown scenario. And in Leicester, where I live, I've been in lockdown since March, which means no clients on site, which means my clients can't have their clients on site. So let me talk you through how I'm doing this at the moment, and hopefully you can implement this, or you can give me some feedback even better on how I can make it more succinct. Now, I use this for a mixture of Capture One and using Zoom, which is kind of Skype, I think, but it's quite trendy in the UK at the moment. Everyone seems to be on it. So there we go. So Capture One for starters. So whilst we're shooting, I will have live view on Capture One to my camera so my stylist can see it without getting too close. I will then also use what's called Capture Pilot, which is an app which people who have access to this will be my assistant. If we do have a client in here, because we have to, they will have access to it on a desk far away. And that's kind of how we keep everyone going on that. Now, this particular screen here that I'm using will have a Zoom call going on 24/7 for the shoot, which hopefully isn't 24/7. And it will have a screen share where they can see this. And once we get near the image, we'll normally use a WhatsApp group and send a quick text and just go, good to go, guys, jump on your computers. We'll all jump on, make the final adjustments, get that final shot, at which point I'll export it as a WebRes JPEG. I'll head over to the old Tinterwebs and we will drag and drop it into this sign-off folder and we wait. And we wait until we get sign-off, and when we do, I then send over my WeTransfer of the actual full res folder, send it to their particular FTP, whatever it may be. At that point, we deliver that file, and that is the official sign-off. Now, I know some people might want a written sign-off, but to be honest, at the moment, everything's up in the air. So we're being particularly nice when people then change their mind because their boss has given them a telling off for signing off the wrong image. But this is how we're doing it. It's pretty straightforward. Anyway, I hope that's been of use to you. Let me know your procedure at the moment and what the rules are like where you're living. I know it's different all around the world and even around each country as well, but there we go. I'll see you all next time. If you're into commercial photography and you want to learn more about being a commercial photographer, make sure you hit subscribe to this channel because generally speaking, that's what we're looking at. But right now, pretty slammed with work. So a little bit of a shorter how-to videos on the way. See you soon. Bye-bye.